Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. So I'm about to let you guys know what's going down out here in these motor streets, man. So we're about to touch on that Dodge Charger SE, SXT, GT, and RT, man. So we're gonna go over some trim levels, you know, saying the power and the trim levels. So a few specs for the pretty much the V6 3.6 liter that's coming in with 300 horsepower. Should you go out and get pretty much the V6 or the 5.7 Hemi RT? Well, it all depending on your pockets. I'm just gonna be real, man. Do you have it or you don't when you go into the dealership, man? Is it gonna be your bank, your credit union, your down payment? Then you want the best interest rate if you have good credit. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, if you're under a 6.5 credit score, man, your interest rate is going to start shooting up, skyrocketing at these dealerships. They're doing markups left and right. So I'm here to warn you guys, please be careful and shop around. Even if you have to shop around online, this is a warning. This is a warning. Do not buy the first car that you see that looks so good, because everything that shines like a diamond is not. Everything that glitter is not gold, okay? So you cannot go up in these, just walks up in these dealerships thinking they're going to give you a good interest rate, a good deal. They're going to give you, you know, the best bang for your buck, because they're not, okay? So that's why I will put links down in the description so you guys can shop around and you do not get ripped off by these dealerships, car salesmen, and people that's lying to you guys saying that they're trying to give you the best interest rates when they know that they're not, man. If you can go through a credit union, man, that would be the best thing to do, because if you go through a bank, they're going to want top dollar. I'm just dropping some gems on y'all guys, man, before we jump into this video, because I do not want you guys out here shopping around getting ripped off, man. So here we go. Okay, all right, so we're gonna jump into some prices, man, because I already know that is the biggest thing that everybody wants to know. How much do the cars cost? You know what I'm saying? What does my down payment might have to be? So we're gonna start with pretty much the SXT. It's gonna come in starting at 33,000. Then you're gonna move up to the GT, will be 35,000, and the RT will be around 42 starting. Now you have to always add on 5 to 10,000 with markups. It can even go higher than that, you know what I'm saying? But if we're just going for the SE, you know, the SXT, the GT, and the RT, those are the only trim levels that we're covering today. So if you're going that route, if you're going to go that route, you're looking at between pretty much 33, you know what I'm saying, up into, like, let's say 43,000 in between those trim levels, even 45. I seen some GTs even go for 43, 45,000. So you want to be careful, and you guys always want to ask for rebates. Rebates will give you a huge discount. You can get like $5,000 to $7,000 off on the car if you ask for rebates. With some specs for the Dodge Charger, man, and I know this right here car is one of the hottest cars out there on the street today, man. So many people want a Charger, a Challenger. They are very high demand. Sometimes it can be hard to get your hands on the trim level that you want due to the fact that we have a big chip shortage out here, and you can't get the color, you can't get the engine, you know, the specs, the interior, the exterior, the rims. You can flip and flop this car so many different trim levels. That's what I really love about the Charger and the Challenger, because, you know what I'm saying, you can do so much with a muscle car. Like, for example, man, they can put crazy colors on a Charger that you cannot do on a regular sedan. You know what I'm saying? It just won't go. You know what I'm saying? But so let's just jump into a few specs, man. So if you guys are in the market, and I know it is a lot of people in the market for a Mopar, man, I get it. I'm one of those guys. So we're gonna start from the bottom trim level, and we're gonna work our way up to like the RT trim level, and I'm gonna touch on the Scat and the Hellcats and the Demons in later videos. But right now we want to start with the lower trim levels, because like I said before, man, I want to do things that I know people can kind of go after, like be like kind of realistic, and then we work our way up. I don't want to start with Lamborghinis, you know, Maseratis, Porsches, Ferraris. You know, it's just that's too expensive for, you know, the main people out here. You know what I'm saying? For the average person, they're not going to be able to afford those cars. You know what I'm saying? I want to cater to the people that can be in these communities, and we can have car shows, and, you know, and have car meets and show off all our fancy cars and all the mods and cool things that they did to them. So this is the purpose of me, you know, doing this. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you are in the market for a charger, you know, I'm going to go over, like I said before, I'm going to go over 3 trim levels. I'm going to go over like the SE, the XXT, and the GT, and the RT. Okay, so if you are going to get, you know, V6, it will come with like 300 horsepower, a 3.6 liter. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are like, man, this is a heavy car, that's not a lot of power. But hear me out though, you can do a few mods to this car to make it fun. If you are willing to mod your V6 charger without voiding your warranty, there are some mods out there that you can do, some mods and some tunes that you can do to the car without voiding your warranty. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for the young crowd, like 25 and down. You know, like if you're 25 and down, your insurance is going to skyrocket once you jump into a RT. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't built your credit up, you know, some of these V6, even the SXT and the GTs are going for like around 40K. You know, that's, even those may not even be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, the Mopars can go up really quick in price and the interest rate, because they already know these cars are at high demand, right? So if a car is at high demand, the dealer can mark up, you know, fees, and, you know, everybody, all the salesmen, they're trying to be greedy and get their commissions. Not everybody, but for a large amount they are, you know. So if they get in these SXTs and these SEs and these GT models and stuff like that, they will mark them up. But yes, if you would like to give it more power, man, what I did to mine, the mods that I did to mine, was I removed the mid muffler and deleted the resonators. I removed the mid muffler, replaced it with a Flowmaster, and I removed the resonators, which instantly give it a very aggressive sound. You know, it still sounds kind of like a 6, but it is extremely aggressive. It sounds amazing, and it's loud, bro. It is loud. So you're definitely gonna have inside drum. Like, if you go with like Flowmasters, like that's just how it is. But you will have instant torque, you will have more airflow, more power, throttle response, way more throttle response, and it will feel like a RT, bro. I can guarantee you that, because I have one and I did it. And you can replace your it's not your cold air intake, what I would like to say, the filter. Yeah, I put a high airflow filter in there as well, which allows your engine to breathe in more air. It gives it 50% more air. So yes, it makes it extremely quicker. Like, it's crazy. You can do burnouts. I'm talking about, bro, it is crazy how you can mod these muscle cars with just 300 horsepower. And if you want instant torque, instant power, and you want to make your V6 deliver all of the power at once, you can order a pedal box. You know, I recommend a pedal box. Now, you are risking the engine light coming on due to the fact that it's going to play with your throttle body. So it's gonna make your throttle body open instantly. So it's automatic airflow. So it's gonna feel like a scat pack when you hit it. Your car is gonna jump and it's gonna take off like a rocket, bro. So when you do that mod, now it's not gonna probably void no warranties or anything, because you're not doing nothing internal. You know, you're pretty much just, you know, allowing the throttle, once you get on the gas, to open your throttle body like 100 times faster. So your car is going to give you instant gas, instant airflow, you know, instant fuel to your engine so that you can go. You know, it's definitely gonna feel like a race car. I'm just saying, bro, from what I've seen, I have not got it yet because I was debating, bro, do I really want that? Because I was like, man, that is a lot of torque coming from, I mean, you are going to go through some tires with that pedal box, bro. And this is just going to be a V6, and these are only like 3 mods so far. This ain't even supercharging or turbocharging your V6 yet, because you don't want to void the warranty. Now, if you do, and you don't care about voiding your warranty, hey, by all means, bro. Hey, listen, do you? That's all I can say, bro. Do you? But if you don't want to void your warranty, you remove that mid muffler, swap it out with a Flowmaster, and delete your resonators, get a high flow air filter, and you're pretty much ready to go, man. You'll feel a different, you would definitely feel a bigger difference with a mid muffler delete than scrape piping. I don't recommend you ever scrape pipe your V6 because it sounds like a soda can. It sounds like a rattling soda can. It's because you have no back end, you know, power. You know, you don't have nothing to catch that air, you know, and you're actually gonna lose horsepower by doing that with a V6. Now a V8 you can scrape pipe it, but do not scrape pipe your V6, probably unless you're turbocharged or something. You know, like I don't recommend, you know, you do it to your muscle car. Like, it just does not go. they don't it's not tuned for that. You would have to do your own mods when you get a V6. That's the point of, if you're going to go that route, you may not have the funds. Now, you may not have the money now to get the RT trim level, but we all know if you work hard enough, you can make it happen. So that would be for the first models. Like, if you got a V6, you know, a SE, if you get an XXT or a GT, those are just some mods I threw out there, and that will give you the power. And then you will go to your dealerships and pretty much order the color that you want. They have a lot of amazing colors. Me, I would like that, I want to say Inferno blue or that B5. Like, I love blue, so that would be my color that I would go after. But you may like cinnamon stick or the Inferno red or something like that. I think that's a color that they would come in. And the green, the F8 green, and maybe I forgot, like purple. They may have a purple, green. They have that. I always like that smoke show as well. Now the interior, I don't really know how that kind of works. Like, that kind of like a hit and miss when it comes to interior. Like, the dealer will usually order the cars, you know, and they come in. Some of them are going to have sunroofs, some are going to have hood scoops, some of them are going to have the Scat Pack body kit on the GTs, some of them are going to be base models. It all depends on the dealer, but I will leave links down below so that you guys can check in your areas, you know, because I know you guys love to shop for your Mopars, and I want you guys to get the best deal. Always ask for rebates and good interest rates as well, you know, so I don't want you guys out here getting ripped off, man. But I do want you guys to have fun, but get the best bang for your buck. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be out here, you want the Charger, but you don't know how to mod it without voiding your warranty, but your car is still going to sound cool. You know, you're going to kind of fit in, and you're going to get a lot of attention when you swap out that mid muffler. Bro, I promise you, bro, you're going to get a lot of attention. I mean, your car goes from being quiet to everybody turning their heads like, what in the world is that coming? Like, I kid you not, bro. I would not lie to you. You swap out that mid muffler with a Flowmaster and you delete those resonators. That could be the first mod, bro. So you're gonna have to go to your muffler shops and check pricing for that one. Now let's move over to the RT. Now, we already know the RT comes with that 5.7 liter V8, you know, pushing out that 370 horsepower, right? Pretty much the same. You're gonna get pretty much the same thing as the GT, except it's gonna come with, you know, that Hemi V8. Now, is that way more power? I don't want to say it's way more power, but I want to say it's a little more power. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get that Hemi V8, you're gonna get that amazing Hemi classic sound, you know, the performance sound. You're gonna get a little more top end power, you know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be like breaking neck faster, you know what I'm saying? But it will be a little quicker than the 6 if you don't tune your 6, because it's going to be your 6. If you get a V6, it's going to be sluggish if you don't mod it. If you mod it and you do the mods that I told you to do, it's going to be just as quick as that RT. Now the top end, you're going to probably top out by like 120, 130 with the V6, but with the RT, you know, you're probably going to go up like 140, 150, you know, top out. But you can, you know, you can override, you know, the speed on cars. So if you want to do that too, you can do that too. So it can go all the way to 140 or 150 in your 6 too. But some people do it, some people don't. You know, it's all depending on the person. You know, being that these cars been out so long, you guys know everything about them already. That's why I say I know I don't really have to go too deep into specs and details, because you guys already know. That's why I like to get more into the modding. Now, I seen one content creator, one guy that spoke on supercharging your 5.7, and that will give you like pretty much Hellcat power. So you can supercharge it with the Hellcat, you know, kit on the 5.7 liter, you know. And we all know they used to have a SRT scat pack back in the day, but right now we're focusing on the GT and the RTs only. So there is a kit out there. Now, don't quote me on that. Now you're gonna have to do some mad research on that. If you do have a RT and you want to do some upgrades to your RT, you know, you're gonna have to go and find that kit if you want like scat pack Hellcat power. I'm pretty sure it will keep up with a Hellcat. If it's a supercharger, I'm almost sure, like, if you supercharge your 5.7 liter with a Hellcat engine or with a Hellcat supercharger, a Hellcat supercharger on your 5.7 Hemi, it's gonna give it a lot of power. But I mean, you're automatically, it's probably gonna be faster than a scat pack. You know, like I'm thinking it's gonna give it like crazy power, bro. Like I don't know exactly how much power it would give it, you know what I'm saying, but I'm guessing maybe 150, 200 extra horsepower, maybe, I'm guessing. But coming from a supercharger, you're gonna have that instant torque, you know, because your engine, you know, is gonna be putting out power plus the supercharger. So I really don't know how much torque you would get, because I never really seen them dyno tune it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be up there, bro. You're gonna probably be in like the 500 range, 500 plus range, probably easy. But so I'm assuming it would be like a SRT scat pack, you know, if you wanted to go that route with your RT. You know, that's just what I'm assuming. But they do sound amazing. From one of the guys actually at the dealer actually told me that they upgraded the RT exhaust to the scat pack exhaust system. So I don't know how true that was. Don't quote me on that. Now I'm just going by what the salesman told me. He heard that they upgraded the RT exhaust, active exhaust to the scat pack active exhaust. So I'm assuming, I don't know if it functions. I don't know if it opens up the you know, I don't know if it opens up the exhaust, you know. I don't know how that works when it comes to that, but that's just what he told me. And I'm just delivering the message to you guys. So that's just something I wanted to go over, man. I just thought that was real cool how you can mod your V6 muscle cars and give them a little more torque, a little more power, you know what I'm saying, to get you down the road. And you can still have fun with it if you cut off your traction control. I don't recommend cutting off traction control for everybody unless you're a highly skilled driver, because if your car breaks loose and you don't know how to bring your car back and make it stable, and you're out here doing crazy stuff, I mean, you're at high risk. So I don't recommend that for everybody unless you're on a track or something like that, you know. But yeah, we're gonna keep it safe, and I don't condone street racing, even though most people are going to try to race a Charger or a Challenger or a muscle car, period. Mustang, Camaro, Corvette, it don't matter. They're gonna try to race you, bro. So you have to definitely be prepared to have self-control in the Charger, man. And it don't really matter what model. It can be the base model Charger. People are still gonna try to run it. It's just because it's a Charger, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks, once they look at a Charger, think it's a Hellcat. So it don't really matter. It's just some people don't know cars, And if they see the most popular car of that brand, that's what they're gonna think it is, you know, by nature. That's just what they think. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. I mean, I've been having fun with this video, man. I love talking about cars. I'm a car guy, and I'm definitely gonna get into more car shows, you know, content on here, because that's what I've been wanting to do. I've been really wanting to get back to that. So you guys can definitely expect those videos to start dropping real soon, man. So I'm gonna leave it right there, man. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with that Scat Pack, Hellcat, Demon videos are on the way. So make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell. If you'd like to donate to the channel, man, just click the link down below. Until next time, guys, peace.